Hey guys, it's Stacy, and today I have a book talk for you guys, and that book talk is on Invision, I keep saying that name wrong, by Sherrilyn Kenyon. This will have a whole bunch of spoilers in it because this is the 7th book in a series, and so I'm just gonna talk about all my feelings and stuff for this book because this is my favorite series in the world, so we're gonna get on into it. Jesus Christ, this book. This book and the 5th book are tied for my favorite. I just really love this book. Oh my gosh. I love Zev and all the new characters that were introduced, and I'm just so happy with how everything has been going on. And Bubba and Nick's mom are probably like my favorite OTP ever. Like, it's the cutest thing. Like, I love it. Nick's mom is probably one of my favorite fictional parents, and then Bubba is a dad to Nick. Let's just be real, that's his dad, even though he only met him a few years ago, but it's his dad. It's adorable and I love it so much. A lot of things have been happening in this series. You know, there was a major like setup for that. Okay, I want to know who this Nathan kid is, because that's who I think is, at first I thought it was Nick's brother that, you know, we got introduced that he had in the last book, and so I was like, you know, this is Nick's brother, he's come to take his powers, whatever, but it's not. But then Nick's kid from like the future or whatever has come to take his powers, and that seemed really interesting. I feel like how Nick has a kid is like how Nick's mom's parents had her, like how she was conceived, you know, but like he didn't, her dad doesn't really know. Like, I feel that's how Nick's kid is conceived, whoever his mother may be. I'm just super excited for it, and we got a glimpse into the future. I'm really hoping Cody is Nick's wife. Like, I don't know if I just skipped over that part when it said, like, I don't know, did it say it? I can't remember, honestly, but like, if Cody and Nick don't end up together in the long run in this series and then the Dark Hunter series, then I am done. Like it has to happen. That's like, that they're meant to, they're like soulmates, and I love it a lot. And another thing I really loved that happened was like Zev and Caleb like are finally kind of starting to resolve their issues. I know they still don't trust each other completely, but with their dad entering the mix, and I feel like they're going to become closer, and I really want them to, because I love sibling relationships, and that I kind of want that to, you know, even though Nick and Caleb are pretty much brothers as well, they're best friends, so that makes me so happy as well. But like, I just really hope Zev and Caleb make up their difference. I hope they go back for their dad. Like, he did a kindness out of his heart that he'd probably never ever do again, so I hope they go back for him and just like free him. He doesn't have to join like their little band of Rugrats, but I would like for him to be able to go out in the world. But that's what I want to happen, and I just, a lot of feelings towards this book. I love it a lot. I'm ready to reread it. Like, I'm like, we need to go again. Like, I need to start it again. I need it. And I love how protective Nick is of like Cody. Like, when, what was his name? It started with a K. Ugh. I don't know, I know it was hard for me to say, but it started with a K, so we're just gonna call him K. You know, dyslexic, can't pronounce or read anything. But when he like sniffed Cody's hair, and my little Cajun baby is, I love all the Cajun slang he uses. Like, I don't know what the fuck it means, but like, makes my heart happy when he uses it, because New Orleans is one of my favorite places in the world, even though I've never been there. I want to go there. I'm working on a story once I do a bunch of research about New Orleans and stuff, so I can write a story about something that takes place there, because that place is just so amazing. And when Nick uses his little Cajun-ness, makes me happy. I love it a lot. What else is there to talk about? I feel like I'm skipping over everything, but like, I'm really happy with this series, and it's just like my favorite thing in the entire world. I'm also glad they got Zavid back. Like, he was so cute. I like Zavid, and Aaron went to go get him. I say Aaron for, like, is he Celtic? Yeah, I think he's Celtic or Scottish or something. Lot of names, a lot of heritage, hard to keep up with. But, like, I really like him, though. Like, Aaron, like him. And David's back, and there's something with him having to feed on Xev's blood, and I hope they get more into that in the next book. That's really interesting, but I love David. I think he's like, and like, there's so many side characters in this, but they're all like so important, like, and no one gets left out. Like, you know, a lot of series, they kind of just forget about them, like they're in the first and second book, and then they kind of just get dropped off. That doesn't happen in this series, and that makes me so happy that that doesn't happen, because most of the time that does happen, and I love how much Sherrilyn Kenyon just invests in every single character, backstories for all of them. That makes me happy. But yeah, so I guess that's it for this little ramble of me talking about this book that was amazing. But yeah, so that is it, I guess, for today's video. And comment down below what you thought of this book and what you think of the entire series or whatever. So yeah, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!